My hair is looking like a mess. I'm a mess. It is approximately 1:40 in the morning. My husband is now, well, he's been sleeping, but I wanted to get on camera and kind of do like a chit chat, get ready with me, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to bed after this and, you know, just kind of chat with you guys and let you know what's been up for the last pretty much almost a year, and just kind of give you a little update if you care to hear about that. And we're just gonna use some new makeup that I've accumulated. You won't see everything that I've accumulated because most of the things are the same. So like kind of like the same category, you know, eyeshadows, face products. I've mostly invested in skincare lately, so you guys won't get to see that. But if you do want to see a skincare routine with me, then just let me know down below. And if you see me looking over here a little bit, then I'm just wanting to make sure that I'm still in focus. Let's get started. I've already done some of my skin prep, I guess you can say. I've already put on some serum. The serum that I used is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir, and I've heard so much about this and I've seen so many different people use it. I think it's kind of played out by now. I think people forgot about it by now because I don't really see that many like Instagrammers or YouTubers really use it at all. And then I've also done my eyebrows just to kind of save you guys the 5-10 minutes that it takes me to do it, and that's when I'm like taking my sweet time doing it. And this is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This pencil has been my obsession for my brows these past, I would probably say it's been a good like 6 months, maybe a little bit longer. I did buy this, and the color that I use is black since my hair is pretty dark, pretty black, and I've been loving this ever since. I used to use the NYX Microbrow, but this so far has taken its place and it's so much more affordable. If you can get it on sale from Ulta, they're usually like buy one get one 50% off. Normally I think these are $6, but it's a really good deal if you can get your hands on it. If I forget to mention anything, it'll be listed down below. And if there are things that I show you guys I don't end up using and you want me to use it, just let me know as well. Where to start? I usually start with my eyes first, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, especially since I've already primed my face, I guess, kind of set it up. The eyeshadows that I have used, oh, I've already primed my eyes as well. You guys already know I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, the original one. This is my go-to. It is my holy grail. I will never stop using this, and it's been like the best primer I've ever used for my eyes, so I will never stop using that as long as they make it. These are the palettes that I have. I have the Dominique Latte palette, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's from the YouTuber Christian Dominique. I do really like the color scheme. The pan sizes are really big, and the price wasn't bad. I think it was like 42 bucks, somewhere around there. And then also I purchased this a while ago and I used my Ulta points. I just talk about Ulta a lot because I love Ulta and I love their reward system. So you guys will hear me say that a lot, but I really do like the color scheme. I like how there's some, you know, neutral transitional shades, and then there's also some really nice metallic shades in here and a couple of pops of color. So I think that really is a really nice like starter palette, because I'm pretty sure this is her first palette and she's coming out with more, and the packaging is really nice and really sleek. This other one that I picked up is the Beige Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, and this is what it looks like inside. It's super colorful. I love it. I love the colors that are in here. I'm just really tired of neutral eye looks. I've never been like a huge fan of neutral colors. I personally think that browns don't really look that great on me. I could be wrong, but I just tend to steer away from neutral colors. I really love the mauves and the purples and lilacs and stuff. Or like even dark brown. I know that's kind of neutral, but I really like those kind of like standout colors. I saw this and I had to get it. So I was thinking of maybe using this palette, just to kind of have like a little variety in my selection. I also got the Limecrime Venus XL palette, just to open it up to show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. And these are beautiful, really, really nice. This is like my color scheme kind of palette, so I really, really love that. If you guys want me to do any sort of in-depth, you know, review or swatch party or whatever, let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do though. I kind of wanted to do something really colorful. Honestly, you guys, I think I might just go with the Limecrime one because I really love these colors and it's been a while since I've done like a really nice, it's been like a month, but it's been a while to me since I've done like a really burgundy kind of mauve, you know, that kind of look. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to take my, which I've rubbed off, is my Morphe R37. Love this brush. I think, to be honest with you guys, Morphe has like the best blending brushes, and yeah, especially when you use them a couple of times and then, you know, wash it and everything. The bristles, especially on these white-haired ones, become really nice, and they're decently priced, so you cannot go wrong there. So I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to let's dig into blank canvas first, and then go from there. So I don't really know what to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna be looking down here because my mirror is right here. Yeah, I don't really know where to start at because a lot has happened in the past year. It's hard to believe that it's been a year. I think I will just kind of say that the gist of everything that I've been through is major depression. I got a new job, same career, but at a different facility. And if you guys didn't know, I am a nurse. I am a registered nurse, and it's been over 2 years. It's been like almost 2.5 years that I've been a registered nurse. So got a new job, and then a lot of things just happened, and then, you know, the holidays happened, and then I got proposed to, and then I got married recently. So it's been a lot. It's crazy to say, but it's been a lot throughout the past 11 months. The last time I, you know, uploaded a video, it was 11 months, probably 12 months by now. So it's been a really long time. I won't go too much into depth about the moment or the phase of depression that I had. If you guys want me to, I can later. Right now, like in this time, I am actually really happy, very happy, you know, going day by day and just really getting to know, to like learn who I am and accept who I am, my decisions in life, and just kind of learning. You know, the hardest thing that I have found is that becoming an adult or getting older is so hard, especially because nowadays there's so much judgment and there's so much, like, you know, people want to insert opinion here where it doesn't matter what I think, or it shouldn't matter what other people think. So like, if I want to do something, it shouldn't matter what another person thinks, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of it, you know, especially growing up in this day and age, a lot of people's opinions really do matter to other people, and their judgments matter, and that's what kind of sucks. You know, we used to live, or at least I feel like I used to live in a place where people respected what you did or what you wanted to do, what your choices are, and you know, there were no judgments there, and just kind of let you do you, right? I think so far going through my 20s, I'm in my late 20s now, and it's been hard. They do say, I have heard that your 20s are going to be the hardest years of your life. And that so far is very true. And you know, I'm really happy though because of the people that are in my life now, and they are totally supportive. I have some really good friends, and you know, that's pretty much that. I have a really good relationship with my husband, and we're not always going to see eye to eye to some things, but we are working through it together. We are growing together. It's really good. I could not have asked for anything else. If it looks like I'm sweating, I'm sweating. It's hot. And I turned the air down to like 70 degrees, but somehow it's still really hot. Okay, so enough of the blank canvas blending. I am going to go into, I think I'm going to go into this color called Idolized, and that's kind of like a deep, those friends, and I probably would not make it if it weren't for them. Also, you know, there's also family too, so if you have family that you can talk to as well, you know, that's also a really good thing as well. And let's see what else. I think during that time too, you know, I was transitioning jobs from one facility to another, and that kind of took a toll on me because I did not quit my other job. I was still working there 1 day a week, so you know, it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, when you're a nurse and you work 12-hour shifts, overnight shifts, there's a lot going on. You're trying to learn like a new system, and you know, trying to incorporate the new system's policies and all that kind of stuff. Just a lot of things are going on at the same time. So that in itself is really hard to manage, you know, making sure that I don't screw up, making sure that, you know, I kind of learn and, you know, get to know the new system that I'm working with. So that was kind of hard. I mean, my responsibility isn't like, and I'm not saying that it's not hard, but I already know my role. It's just learning the new policies and procedures of the new facility, and you know, I don't want to mess up. I just started there, so I didn't want to mess up or anything. But at the same time, I was still working at my old job, trying to make some extra money while I was there, and it was so daunting because I worked 4 days a week. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot, especially when you're always up and around at your job. And my other job was like 45 minutes away from my house, so it was just a lot. I don't know, it doesn't sound like a lot when I explain it, but doing it, it's a lot. I didn't really do much during the holidays. I didn't really take any vacations either, so that was also kind of hard because I didn't have any time to relax or anything. It was just pretty much work. I didn't quit my first job until maybe like a couple months. I really wanted to hang out until the end of the year, but I did not end up doing that because I was way too tired, way too burnt out when I shouldn't have been burnt out, especially because I started a new job. So I was already burnt out, and so that's when I knew I had to quit. Let's see what this, I think the next color that it's really like calling to me is this color right here, and it's called Supreme, and I think I might want to put it like right out here. So the last 6 months of the year was really hard for me, going through the depression and just trying to find myself pretty much. You know, my relationship did suffer with it, but we worked it out and we are doing well. I was just trying to find myself and find out who I am, and it was hard. I mean, especially like, you know, I was 27 at the time, trying to figure out what the heck I was doing, what I wanted to do, where I was going. You know, it was really, really rough. And I don't know, and you know, for me, as somebody who is already kind of, I do keep to myself a lot, and so when I get into that kind of like deep hole, I kind of tend to close off, and that's just kind of like my defense mechanism, I guess, is that I just tend to close off whenever I feel down or, you know, bad about something. And it was really hard to come out of that, because the last time that I had some really, really, really bad depression like that was when I was like 22, I think. Either 21 or 22. Yeah. I don't know how else to like explain it really well. That's that. So moving on to 2018. 2018 started out wonderfully. James, my husband, my now husband, proposed to me in January, and we've been together for over 8 years by now. He proposed to me, and we decided together that we would get married this year on our anniversary, which was March 12th. Decided to get married, and we wanted to do something really cool, something really fun. We went to Vegas to go get married. We originally only planned for us, but then we brought it up to a couple of our friends, and they wanted to go. My parents and one of my sisters went, and it was an awesome trip. I've never been to Vegas before that, and it was awesome. Also, Hell's Kitchen by Gordon Ramsay was opening like 2 weekends before that, and I had no idea how busy they would be because all of us really wanted to go there, but you had to make a reservation like 2 weeks in advance, and no, there was no way that we were going to be able to get a table, especially with the large party that we had. And to me, like 13 people, you know, 12, 13 people is a lot of people. We did end up, James and I drove from home in Florida to Vegas, and everybody thought that we were crazy. It was a really cool trip. We are 30 minutes in, and I'm still working on the third color of my eye. So I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. So I think I want to do something a little bit lighter, or a little bit more vibrant, I guess, because this is pretty like blended. I think, oh, you know what, this color too, Boticelli, is really calling me. It's like a really, really deep, deep burgundy. You know, which reminds me, I have the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I don't know where it is. I think it might be in there. We'll save that for another day. Oh, I really wanted to use that one too. So I'm going to use Boticelli. I think before that though, I'm going to take Aphrodite and use a little bit of that, because that's also calling me. Pretty much all of these colors are calling me. Well, who knew that my eye look would go totally crazy? Now I'm going to take this really, really tiny e.l.f. crease brush, and there's something in my eye. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and take this color Boticelli and put it just right in there. So just a really, really small amount. And as I'm using these shadows, I'm noticing that they're really nice, really pigmented. They blend really nicely. Really easy to blend too, I would say. So I'm just going to take some of it onto this brush, and then I'm going to just put right here. just literally right at the bottom. I'm gonna try to find a mirror because my mirror is too far from me. Sometimes too I cannot talk when I do certain parts of my makeup. Okay, now that that's done, alright, I think we are going to go for the lid color now, and I was thinking that maybe I would have some sort of like liquid eyeshadow. I don't think I do. I think I might want to just stick to, ooh, that was a nice color. I just opened up the BH Cosmetics palette and I see this Solstice, and it is a beautiful like rose gold kind of color. Really, really nice. And I really like those kind of colors. Oh, let me see. Let me swatch it because, to be honest with you, in the Venus XL palette, I don't really see anything. Ethereal looks really nice, but it's not anything that I would really, I'm not feeling it right now. A lot of these are mattes, which I absolutely love, don't get me wrong. I'm just wanting to put something extra onto my lid. Fresca and Celestial kind of look more like, kind of almost, not metallic, but not exactly shimmery either. I don't know, it's not like that. Inspire looks really nice, looks like a little metallic. Love looks like metallic, and so does Eden. Eden, Love, Inspire. But they're just not the kind of colors that I'm looking for. I will use this color from the BH Cosmetics palette. I'm gonna swatch it first, just to, oh my gosh, just to kind of see. That was really, really smooth. And then there's this other one right next to it called Spirit that I'm really liking. And I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the swatches. So this is Solstice, and then this is Spirit. And I don't know, man. Or maybe even a yellow. I'm not a yellow person. I mean, you know, I am yellow, but let me see this color. This is called Euphoria, and it is this like yellow gold color. I don't know if you can see it on there. Yellowish gold color. Let's see. I don't know. They all look so nice. I think, okay, this is always the hard deciding factor. Ooh, what about this one? This one looks really nice too. Boho, like boho chic. It's not that glittery. This one's called Boho, and it's very similar to Solstice, but it's not as chunky as Solstice. Solstice, you can see that there's like some metallic, like not chunks, but the shimmer is a lot chunkier. And then this is just, you know, it's just very shimmery, soft. I don't know, but you guys can see on here what I mean. This is so difficult. Why is it so difficult? It shouldn't be this difficult to figure out what color I want. There's a screen called Neon, and this is Neon right here. What the heck am I doing? Oh my gosh. Now this is why I don't open, this is why you don't open a second palette while you're trying to do a makeup look with one palette. I'm just going to kind of go, it might seem like a really bad idea, but I think I'm gonna go with the yellow. So the yellow color, yellow, is called Euphoria, and it is that right there. I think I'm also going to, so I'm going to put the color Euphoria right in the middle, and then I think I'm going to put Boho kind of like in the center here. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. It could be a really bad idea, but we will see. So I'm going to use my finger and just go into Euphoria and just kind of put it on top here. Super, super vibrant, really pigmented. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be more pigmented because I'm using my finger, but holy cow. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe off my finger real quick. And then what I'm gonna do is take a brush and, oh, here it is. I'm gonna take a brush and I'm going to take this color Boho and put some on a brush, tap off the extra, and then put it right in here. You know what, I also could have reversed the two. I could have put Euphoria inside instead of the out, or instead of the middle, but whatever. We're here. We're here, and we're just going to roll with it. Okay, so now that I've got Boho right in the inner third, I'm going to kind of brush off, just kind of like, you know, on my hand, just kind of like brush off some of this extra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of run over this Euphoria color one time, just to brighten it back up, and then just kind of like try to blend it a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is take that brush that I used last with the color Aphrodite, and I'm just, with no extra powder or anything, just kind of go over this area a little bit, kind of go on top here, just to kind of blend everything together. Okay, and I think that is, what is this weird light thing that's going on? Do you guys see it too? Is it kind of flickering a little bit? I just need to get my life together. There is that. The yellow is not really as popping as I wanted to, and I think it is because I used a brush. So I'm just gonna go back in with my finger one more time, kind of close here, and then just kind of carefully just like pat it on there, just so that it kind of pops up again. And again over here, just a little bit. Just a teeny bit, not too much. Cool. Alright, just a little pop of color, just like that. Now what we're gonna do is kind of clean up the eye look before we move on with the face. I ask myself, but am I going to highlight my brows? Yeah, I'll do that later. I'll do later. And I'm gonna fix my hair. I will do all that later, but for now I'm going to kind of clean up the edges of my eye, get any of that extra fallout that we had. So I have cleaned up the edges. What I've also kind of cleaned up over here a little bit. Now you guys will have to forgive me. It's been a really long time since I've done like, you know, like a full-on bam look. So this eye is looking a little bit higher, and then this one's a little bit lower. But that's okay. We're not going anywhere. I'm just showing you guys, you know, I just want to sit here and talk to you guys. Moving on. I have for primer, I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and oh, let me wipe this off before it gets onto my face, because trust me, it will happen. This is really like the only primer that I've really, that is like new and, you know, something that I haven't used. I did actually just use it on my sister today. She came over a little bit ago and she wanted me to do her makeup. So we were just kind of playing around, and I wanted to use a bunch of new things on her. Lucky gal. I wanted to use a bunch of new things, and this is one of the things that I wanted to use on myself. So I'm going to take the little coin thing that you're supposed to, I guess, you know, wipe it up with, and I'm just going to take some of that. There's this little like divot right here, and I guess that's how much you're supposed to use. I don't know if there were instructions that came with this thing, and I don't ever use instructions, so I don't ever use them, I don't read them. I just kind of go with it. But I am going to take this, move the hair, and then just kind of go right in. Oh, that smells good. You know, Tatcha products, I've used some Tatcha products in the past and they all smell really, really, really good. So that's good there. And then, you know what I'm missing here is eyeliner. I usually do my eyeliner after I do my eyeshadow, so let's do that really quick. That's gonna take me a million years, so I will do it really quick and then I will come back, okay? Okay, 5 years later, I have come back and I have my wing liner on. Alright, and what is next? Oh yes, so we are going to do the face, and I have this little thing, if you guys can see. It's not really good. So, oh, I have all this stuff here. Can't really see much of it, but there's some things that I'm going to use there. I think I will just use a brush to do my foundation, whichever the foundation may be. I have a few here actually, and these are ones that I either have not used yet, so I want to use them. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the place. Haven't used yet. I don't think I tried it. I might have tested it, but I don't remember because it feels like it was so long ago. So this one, I don't know if it would be like my color. Then there's the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel Foundation. Is that, what the heck is the name? Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel. Yeah. It's probably just called Light Illusion, but I'm just crazy. So this one is in the color Nude L3. And this one might be an option as well. Then I have the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation. Might be a little too ashy for me because your girl is warm AF. So I don't know, maybe I'll try this one off camera. It could also be the packaging because the packaging is like a frosted glass packaging. And then this one is by Lancome. This is the Skin Feels Good hydrating skin tint with a healthy glow. It has hyaluronic acid, which is really cool, vegetal glycerin, moringa seed extract. It's paraben free, oil free. Could be my color. I don't think I'll use this in this video, but you guys, I have tried the Forever Dior foundation. Yeah, arm and a leg, but totally worth it, I would say. And especially, I think they extended some of their shades. There used to be only like a few. The shade range still sucks, but this is just a little bit better. It's a little bit better now, I guess. So there's that, and then of course my holy grail go-to Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. Love this stuff. I posted a video last May of like my favorites. Still holy grail status, without a doubt. Running through all that. These? Should I do these or these? Hell, I don't know. Or maybe these. Maybe this. Whatever. We're just going to try it. We're going to go with it. Like I said earlier, I mean, you know, it's like 2:30 in the morning now, so I am not going anywhere. I'm just going to play with makeup. So I'm going to give this a good shake. And like I said, I'm going to be using a face brush to put this on. Like this. Or like this. Ugh, the struggle. I don't really like this huge doe foot applicator because I'm putting it like on my face. And this foundation kind of smells funny, to be honest. Oh, no girl. We're not gonna use that. I'm sorry. That's just, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Let's just go with the Lancome, y'all, because no. That Physicians Formula, I don't think it's me. I think it actually just it's very strong, y'all. Do any of you guys have this? Let me know if you guys do have like this really strong odor. I'm not really sensitive. I'm not really sensitive to odors, but dang, that was strong. So instead of that doe foot, we are going to use the Lancome Skin Feels Good, and this is just, I think this is just going to be like a lightweight kind of situation. Just going to take some pumps on here. Come on. A few pumps. And I'm going to take this. So where did I leave off? I left off with my husband and I got married in Vegas, and that was really awesome. This, oh my gosh, that smells really good. It's a very pleasant smell. Yeah, I like it. We got married in Vegas, and then after that we drove back home, and ever since then, I mean, it's like what, almost May now, and it's been really good so far, you know? I mean, not like so far, but it's just been really good. I don't know. This looks really light. Alright, yeah, it's just been really good. I mean, you know, I am still like working on myself, you know, every single day, kind of, you know, just kind of going through the motions and, you know, making sure that I'm happy and I am being true to myself, loving myself, going easy on myself. I think one of the biggest things, oh my gosh, is that foundation. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, one of the biggest things, being nicer to myself. I've always struggled with being nice to myself because I grew up being very critical of myself. I always wanted to strive to be better, to do better, whether it be in life or in academics. It's just been a very long road, and I think that it is finally coming to a point where I am finding my happy place. So that is a really good thing for me, and I'm hoping that one day I will help my friends and help my loved ones get there. And you know, I'm a very self-aware person too. That also helps, that, you know, there's things that I do that I'll notice as well. That's pretty much the gist of it. I don't know if you guys want me to like go into detail with anything, let a girl know. I'm almost done with this foundation. Looking in my mirror over here, holy cow, like it does not, I mean, it matches my skin, I think. I think it does. If we just kind of like, I don't know. It looks kind of crazy either way, but it does have like a natural feel, natural finish, I guess, to it. It's definitely not matte, as you can tell. It's kind of shiny in like certain areas around here. I think once I set it though, it'll be fine, because I have oily combination skin, oily dry, you know, oily right around the center here and then dry on the outside. So I think once I set my foundation, which I normally do anyways, once I set it, it should be fine. The nose, like, do you guys also find like the bridge of your nose is probably one of the hardest places to get foundation to stick? I don't know why. Just a weird coinky dink. Something's itching right here. Alright, so I think I've got pretty much, and I still have some left. It looks really dark on my hand, but I think once you blend it out, it looks better. and I think it's starting to kind of like deepen a little bit as it's setting on my skin. So I think that's kind of deepening up a little bit. So I'm done with the foundation. I'm gonna wipe off the excess here. And then I'm going to set my foundation. For my setting powder, I have quite a few setting powders here. I don't know, I have like 4 different ones. I have like this thing for setting powders. I always am like on the hunt for the next like really good setting powder. A couple of my favorites, I love the NYC loose translucent powder, and it looks like this. Love this one. I'm mainly talking about like translucent powders, not colored powders or tinted powders. NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. This stuff is the bomb, especially for combination skin, the bomb. The only place that I could find it now, because they stopped, I found out that they stopped selling in the United States, which is a bummer. But they are also sold on Amazon, so it is a little bit more expensive now than it used to be. Oh my gosh, it used to be like $2.50 or $3. Really inexpensive, but ever since they went onto Amazon, the price is like skyrocketed. And then this is just a baby size, but I do also love the Kat Von D, the setting powder of Kat Von D, the translucent one. So that one's also a really good one. I've been really wanting to try this Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. I've heard so many good things about it, and it smells really nice. Really nice. It's funny because my sister smelled it and she's like, I smell banana. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I can see where she smells banana in there. These other 2 powders that I've got are relatively new. This one is the Marc Jacobs Marc Jacobs Finish Line setting powder. Oh my gosh, and it smells like coconut. And this one is the Perfecting Coconut Setting Powder, and it just came out recently, which I used it on my sister tonight and I think she liked it. The one thing I don't really like about this is the cap. I can see where they're going with this because this is kind of like a little net right here, and yeah, I don't know. Because then it's like, what, am I supposed to just dip my brush into the net? I mean, I could pour it out on something, but usually I just pour powder into the cap and use it, but whatever. And then this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Look at this ginormous thing. It's like the size of my face. And if you open it, again, the lid is very similar to the Marc Jacobs one. And then this is where the powder comes out of, and it looks like an H right there. I might use this. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. This is the Wet n Wild. This was a part of their silver, like the one before the one that they have now. I think all they did was just change the handle and like the hair colors, but this is the same kind of brush. I believe this is a powder brush. Take some of this powder and then just set my face. I'm just going to set the face because that is usually what I do. So it's probably looking a little crazy, yeah? But with some contouring, bronzing, the rest of the face kind of stuff, it'll definitely look a little bit better. Not as, you know, like I just powder right into my face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze, contour, highlight. I did order the I did order the Patrick Star and MAC collab. I have this one. Where's the other one? Both of these. I think this is also a blush, right? It's a blush and duo. And then this one, I love the colors in this one because I love like the rosy colors in this one. I got the Smashbox, the Cali contour, and I used it on my sister tonight as well. And I've been waiting to use this thing, and I used it on her and I loved the way that it turned out on her, so I really wanted to use it as well. I'm going to take kind of like a bronzing brush here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this color right here. It's a little bit deeper, but I'm going to use this to kind of contour a little bit. Okay, kind of go do a little of that action. Go over here, do the same thing. Then I'm going to take kind of like a blush brush. No. To rewind it a little bit. I'm going to take a setting brush. I'm going to use this as my highlighter brush. And I'm going to go with this top one right here. I think it's a little bit lighter than the bottom one. Yeah, so the bottom one is a shimmer bronze highlight. This top one is a shimmer highlight. So I'm going to go with a little bit of this, and when I used this one for my sister, and when I put it on her, it was like bing! I'm going to go with a little bit of a light hand and going to apply it onto here. Oh yeah. Yeah. Go in with a light hand, she says. What does that mean? Okay, so now that we've applied too much, no, there's no such thing. The limit does not exist. Okay, there's this blush color in here in the Cali palette, and it is a really beautiful, beautiful color. I want to use it, but then also at the same time, I really want to mix these two. Let's just hold off on this one because I've got so much going on here, like in my eyes. So I kind of want to keep it a little bit neutral. We will just use the one from the Cali palette. So I'm going to go in here with this brush, dip it in there a couple times too hard. So I'm going to just dust off the excess and just apply here. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice little glow you got there going, ma'am. Cool. A little bit extra, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We love blush. And you know what? Just the weight of this palette is just awesome. Like it's heavy duty. It feels really nice, really solid. Love it. It's like not just made out of cardboard. It's like made out of plastic. So that's that. And now what we're going to do, I need to finish up the bottom of the lids. So I will do that real quick. I wanted to kind of show you guys too, I wanted to go in my inner corner and put that color Spirit from earlier. I'm just gonna kind of grab a little bit on this brush and just put it right here. Oh, I have a mirror in here. And just put it right there. Man, this BH Cosmetics palette is really amazing. Like, the color payoff is amazing. The blendability of this palette, I'm actually really surprised because I have another BH Cosmetics palette, and I think it's the Zodiac palette, and I was like really skeptical of using it. I have not used it yet. This just makes me want to break it open, but this palette is awesome so far from like the colors that I've used. I don't know, but I'm feeling like we gotta use a little bit of purple here. You know, I love my purples. So I have this LA Girl liner. It's a little purple. Let me see what it can do. It's a liquid liner. Hold on. I do have something else. One more. Uno momento. This is the Flower Beauty Forever Wear Longwear eyeliner, and this is in the color Amethyst. This is one of those like twist up kind of liners. Not really like purple. Don't mind these. You're looking at this. Ugh. It's like kind of purple, but not the kind of purple I was looking for, but this will do. So I'm going to put this into my bottom waterline. It's not really that intense, but it'll do. It'll do. There is that. Not really as vibrant, but it's a little subtle, so that'll do. And then I think we are almost done. I have some setting spray. I have this one, and then I also have the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting setting spray. This is the matte finish. This is the Too Faced Peach Mist, which smells amazing. And then I have my usual Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. Holy Grail. Let's go with the Flower Beauty since we just used some Flower Beauty stuff. Shake it up. And let's see. Smells nice. The spray seems nice. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's not bad. That's nice. I like that. Okay. So there's that, the setting spray, and then we're almost done. A couple more steps. We are not doing couple more steps. We are not doing falsies today, you guys. Like, I don't have time for falsies on a normal day, so we are not going to do falsies today. There is no reason. We're just gonna put some mascara and some brow gel and then call it a day. My go-tos for mascara, I have the L'Oreal Lash Paradise in the waterproof kind. And then I have the, this is just the BB size, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I got this as like a little point redemption from Sephora. These two have been the bomb.com for me. I absolutely love the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brow gel. It's just the normal one, it's just an arm and a leg. This one, all day. Like, literally, I will use it all day, every day. Trusty AF. So, this one and this one. Let me curl my lashes real quick. So I noticed that you guys, if you use this setting spray, you have to shake it up really, really good. I noticed that there was like a big drop, a couple big drops left over, and I'm like, what the heck is that? But then like, you just kind of tap it a little bit and then it goes away. That's kind of weird. That's probably that matte action that's taking place. Let me go back to what I was doing. And then I'm going to put the clear brow gel on. So I kind of hope that you guys, you know, enjoyed hearing or something my life in the last year, kind of like condensed for you. Condensed as much as I possibly can, and you know, the things that I really wanted to kind of touch base on. Yeah, I mean, I think now that I've gotten back to the groove of everything and things are going well for me, and you know, I actually I'm comfortable at my job and what I'm doing, you know, even in my free time. So I think that we can call this getting back on track and, you know, continuing the YouTube video making, which, you know, I really enjoy making videos. I enjoy like sharing my content, even if I don't really have that many people watching it. I enjoy doing it as like a hobby, getting to share my love of makeup with you guys. Let me know if you guys are interested in anything else other than makeup, because I do diet. I'm dieting right now, you know, at a caloric deficit, and you know, I've been meal prepping, and I haven't stopped going to the gym though. You know, going to the gym has been like one of the most consistent things that I have had like going on. Even with the depression and everything that I went through, you know, I still went to the gym and everything like that, because that was like a way of me like letting out some frustration, I guess you can say. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, if you guys wanted to know what I do, or, you know, anything like that, just let me know, and, you know, maybe I can make this a little bit more than just makeup, because I know sometimes makeup can get really boring, and to be honest with you, like, some of the videos I've been watching lately are just like, I don't really feel like watching it because it seems not really exciting. I don't know. But yeah, just leave me any suggestions, comments, whatever you want, you know, down below. I'm really happy that I was able to film today. I wasn't thinking of filming, but I was like, you know what? I'm reorganizing my room. I'm, you know, setting things back up, and I have things, you know, it's a work in progress. So I really wanted to film and talk to you guys and just put on some makeup and, you know, sit here and kind of get you guys caught up if you don't know me in real life, I guess, in real life. You know, and yeah. So this is the completed look, and thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. I hope you guys missed me. I missed you guys for sure, and I can't wait to continue to film and, you know, make videos for you guys. And that is about it. I hope you guys stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. You know what to do, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello. I did not put any lipstick on. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay. So, I just said bye to you guys, but I'm like sitting here and I'm like, wait a second. I didn't even put any lipstick on. So, we have this little bag of lipstick here. Oh, you know what? I have this this Pixi, this liquid lip by Pixi, and it is in their color called Pastel Petal. And I think I might use this because I really like the nude kind of look. But I do have the Patrick Star and MAC one. Ooh, I think that's a really pretty color. Oh, they're both very similar. Very similar, except this one's a little bit like brighter, and this one is a little bit more mauve. What I think I'm gonna do is actually use the Pixi, and we will use this for our lipstick. You guys are probably wondering, like, what the heck is wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm so used to not really wearing lipstick either now. The only thing I really do is like my whole face, and then usually I'm like on the way to like work and I don't wear lipstick when I'm at work, or I'm meeting up with a friend to eat, so like why would I put on lipstick when I'm just gonna eat it off anyways? Alright, wonderful. I think this lip color goes really well with the look. It feels really comfortable so far as it's like drawing down. There we go. This one is the Pixi by Petra MatteLast liquid lip in the color Pastel Petal. Looks beautiful. And now we're done. So thank you so much again, you guys. I will see you later. Bye.